know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? YouTube just got off of. Just got off of. Man, I'm just all over the place today, y'all. Making content everywhere. That first video this AM was only supposed to be like 10 minutes long. I talk too much. All right. I'd rather talk to y'all than talk to myself. Okay? That being said, shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Only for you guys, none of this would be possible. Shout out to my replay gang. Shout out to my overseas gang. And shout out to my unsubscribed gang. If you're unsubscribed, you should subscribe. Hey, you should subscribe. You know you have a good time over here. Come on, y'all. Take a moment. Do that. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right. Let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my members. Appreciate y'all. I will have a video coming today. At least one. I'm going to try to get y'all at least 3. You know, if I can get on TikTok and not have a bunch of bots jump in there, I can make a short video. Man. Yeah. This is why I don't schedule videos, y'all. There's one person in here. Now there's not. Listen, whoever you are, I'll just sit here and wait until you're done. Whatever you're doing, and then I'll get back to my, because I can see I'm not what you call it anymore. There's one person in here going in and out. So whoever you are, if you're screen recording, I appreciate it. If you don't do that, there's a video that's going to be done here at the end. This is the people that are actually on my side. If you're not on my side, can I say a couple words first? Can I do that? Man. Probably the same goofball that was over there on TikTok causing me problems. Just follow me from one app to the other. These people are really motivating me, man. I'm telling you, I'm alchemizing this. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. Not a smart idea. You know what I'm saying? If it glitches up again, know the person that's in here right now, unless you hit the like button, is somebody else trying to cause problems. There's 3 likes. Those 3 likes are already here. If you don't hit the like and you're the one that keeps bouncing in and out, then you're the one that's doing it, okay? That's how I do my math. Now, I'm gonna go back and get done on this. Then I'm gonna get on Facebook now. Thank you for the motivation. And I'll get back on TikTok. Both or all 3. Anyway, let's talk about it. I think some of these people be trying to screen record it, you know what I mean, to not give me another like by coming back to the so they want to like record it and have it on their phone so they can take notes. Goofies, man. Like goofy people. Goofy. You know, so let's talk about it. Listen, ladies. I mean, fellas. You want to get these ladies right here. I'm seeing some of them on TikTok. A couple of them on YouTube. They don't go and get advice or opinions from other people. They keep it in-house. They keep it in-house. They don't, at least that's what they're saying, which they seem like they're being pretty successful. So I would probably believe them. They're moving like me. You don't go and get opinions from other people. You don't know what that person's intent is. You don't know if that person's intent is to keep you to a certain place. You don't know if that person's intent maybe is to help you, but how are they going to really help you? How will they have known what they need to do? You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're not going to get on that, okay? I'm going to keep it very general on this one and keep it short. You want to get a woman that has common sense at least. And common sense, well, it's not that common anymore. But a woman with common sense will try to discern and figure things out on her own. See, the problem with people I've been with is they needed to have their family and the people they trust the most tell them what to do. And because of this, not having any kind of sense, nor, I mean, people, they didn't really want to make the relationship work anyway. They were just there playing around. But even now, they're having the same problem with whoever they get with, where they feel like they need to go to their family and friends and tell them too much information, and then hope and pray the person's gonna, that person, at least with this person, those people are setting this person up every time to have a failed relationship. Don't have the sense enough to know they don't even really like you like that. But just steady, just thinking they're on your side, as long as you can embarrass the person that you're with enough, maybe they'll finally accept you. They're never going to accept you. They'll keep laughing at you for the fact that you keep burning bridges with possibly decent men just to appease some people that don't want you around. But you know what I'm saying? The kind of woman I want doesn't do that kind of stuff. She can figure things out on her own. She knows not to go to friends. First of all, any woman with good sense knows not to tell her friends about her man. This kind of chick knows, I am not going to go to my friends and tell them how good or bad my man is. That makes no sense. Even as a guy, I don't tell anybody about my woman, period. Like, no, not even my dad or nobody. That's not how you work things out. You talk to the person. See, when you allow people to make decisions for you, you don't always know if their intentions are good for you. You don't know that. So when you allow them to make the decision for you, and you know what I'm saying, be your parent, be your brain, be God for you, because that's what you're doing. God gives you the sense enough to make it through this plane and pick up on certain things. That's why we're not like one big brain together. And nah, you're supposed to be able to figure this thing out. When you decide to give that power to somebody else, this false God, this deity, this person that you feel like is your Messiah, you're not going to get any downloads properly from God. You're not going to get anything properly from God, because you're going to a person, which they don't say nowhere, anywhere to go to a person to find answers from God. Now, you're supposed to be walking it with God, right? So this is the kind of woman that I've seen plenty of them online. They're walking it with God. They're not going, well, they're figuring it out for the most part, if they're not already doing it completely. But a lot of them are just walking it with God. They're not going to friends and family. A lot of them cut their friends and family off. This is why I keep talking about I'd rather just have an empath woman, because she's already going through a narc. So 9 times out of 10, she's going through the dark night of the soul and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm picking up on the terminologies. And she's like kind of done her thing already, right? So I ain't got to worry about knowing if she is going to friends or family, because if you've gone through that, you are not going to be telling your friends or family anything about anything. You're going to be keeping everything to yourself, because they don't even know what you went through. And 9 times out of 10 with that narc, it was a horrible breakup, because the narc is always the victim. The narc is always the victim. So in that breakup, they went and smeared your name so bad to everybody, and everybody that wanted to join in with them or believe what they said, because they've been waiting to hear something bad about you, might listen to it, then come back, if you're not taking, walking it with God, and you're getting advice from this person, they might already be, tainted, through what the narc has been spreading rumors about. So the advice they give you is not going to be anything probably great for you. You got to walk it with God, because God's always got you. He's always going to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? You get out there, you ground yourself, you get yourself some of Mother Nature, get yourself some of, get yourself connected to God, get you some of the Son of God out there, and you're good to go. You don't need all that, man. You don't need all the extra stuff and somebody, Mama, Daddy, can you tell me what to do? I don't want to think for myself. Well, they can lead you anywhere they want to lead you. They can give you good advice. Even if it's good advice, how do they know what's really good advice for you, right? Based off of what? Like, based off of their life experiences that leads them up to the point where they're at in life right now, and then their perspective of you, right? Like their interpretation of you. And then in that moment telling you what they feel based off that interpretation about whatever it is that you're asking them about. That's not a good source of advice to me. God is with you and been with you all your life. So if you're going within and you're like paying attention to stuff, God will speak to you through different kind of ways, through anything. Like the birds chirping right now is reminding me to stay calm. That's God speaking to me. You start overthinking stuff, and you stop using your discernment and intuition, and you start trying to use all this man-made logic, you're going to end up going right to a friend every time. You have to get out of that mindset where you need to go run to somebody to help you. Everything that you need to take care of you is within you. Get out of that savior type mentality where somebody's going to save you. This is what saved me through that divorce and everything else. I know that, God is in me. And if I need saving, I need to save myself. There's not going to be nobody to save me. Ain't nobody to come hold my hand and get me through this. When I had to get through that, when that joker ran off like she did, and I had to be down there with them dogs, I knew she was up there cheating. But see, what she don't understand is, like I told y'all before, God gave me the ability to look at things from a broad perspective. I had the ex-fiance wife, whatever, that cheated on me in Iraq, right? And then told me what she did, and I had to go through a whole another 6 months in Iraq knowing that she did that. And then I remember what I did afterwards, and I didn't dump her immediately. I let her stay for a little bit, and then it just got really toxic, and then I dumped her. I wasn't gonna go through that again, but I told her about this, but she didn't listen to me. So I guess what other people do is have life experiences and not learn nothing from them, and then just repeat those life experiences over. I mean, they ain't even gotta wait till the next lifetime. They're repeating them right now. That's like a new soul or something. My soul is too old for that, man. No. My soul, everything I've done all my life, I can so like, you know, as far back as I can remember, I use it to be like, won't do that again. But won't do that again. Oh, that was good. That's what I do. I reflect all the time over my entire lifespan, or I do this kind of stuff. I'm not wasting my life at all, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes again. So I was in Iraq and I had somebody cheat on me. Okay. Had to listen to it, had to deal with that pain. Okay. Dealt with that. Then came up north in Maryland, and then had a girlfriend, you know, discard me again like I wasn't nothing. And that one really tried to break. So I had all these experiences. Like I said, I take all of my experiences and I just be like, I'm not gonna do that no more. So when this person did this, I'm like, well, she knows it. The Angela did that, and then she know Megan did that. What did she think? Oh, she used it against me. That's what a narc does. Well, you're dumb. You're dumb. I'm never gonna fall for that again. I'm never gonna let somebody break me like that again. Are you insane? I don't care how long I had to cry, and that motherfucker, I cried that shit on out, and then I kept it trucking. You'll never know what I had to do to get over that shit. I didn't do any sex. I didn't mess with nobody, because this stuff you got to fix on your own. You start looking outside of yourself with a body or advice or whatever, then you're going to have somebody influence you, and you're never going to heal. And then you're going to just keep projecting that hurt onto more people. I am healed. I am good. I am done. I feel so good by myself. I don't really want nor need to be with anybody. I'd like to, but you hear them birds chirping. You know how good it feels out here? And I'm about to go up in here, get out this camera, take these shoes off, do some grounding, and then I'm gonna do some working out. I love my life. You know what I mean? I don't, no. All I'm saying to you guys is this. The kind of woman I want is gonna be thinking the exact same way. She's gonna be on the exact same page. She's gonna have been through some of the stuff, or all the stuff I've been through, not as far as war or whatever, but, you know, learning life lessons and letting those life lessons, you know, help mold her future, instead of just having to repeat the same lessons over and over and over and acting like I don't know any better. We're all grown. We're all grown. You don't have to necessarily be told, you know, that Earth is a school for you to kind of figure it out. It kind of seems like you're having to learn all your life. There's never a point you get to where it's like, finally there, yes. No, dummy, it's always gonna be something. If you start thinking like that and having that perspective, then you never get disappointed. It's like, well, I mean, once I get to the fame on YouTube or whatever, then it's gonna be something else I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta enjoy the journey, the everyday, life. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. You know, I can't run it up over 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to put it out there. I'm trying to frame this thing, get it together. I think I'm getting it together. You know what I'm saying? But the kind of woman, like only narcs run around. That's a good title. Only narcs run around, you know what I'm saying, trying to give their opinion. But the kind of chick I want, you know what I'm saying, she doesn't do that. Don't volunteer her opinion. She only gives it the advice that she's asked, and she doesn't volunteer more information unless the person asks for it. She's gonna be on the same page as me. She's gonna be more so thinking about not trying to project onto somebody and caring about that person and trying to make sure that whatever is said to that person, they kind of, because that's what I like to do. I kind of like to get people to figure things out on their own. Like when we're talking, instead of giving advice, I'll kind of be like, what do you think about that? Or da, da, da. Like, I'll do stuff like that. I won't just be like, well, you need to do da, 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 da. If I do that, then how are you going to start, you know, thinking for yourself? So just like with my kid, I told y'all, my last thing, and I'm getting off here, with my kid, I'll go in there and be like, hey buddy, I don't feel like cooking what you want to eat, you know, fast food wise. And he'll be like, I'm like, hey, take a couple minutes. I'm gonna go over here. I'll be back. I ain't putting him on the spot like that, man. I want to make sure he feels like he got enough time to think. You know what I'm saying? Not be put on the spot and feel that pressure. It's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to project on him either. You know, well, I want this, buddy. I'll let him think about it, and then when he say what he want, I'll be like, well, this is what I want. You know, what do you think about that? And I go from there. You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm getting on the TikTok, ladies. I'm gonna go through the comments. I didn't miss that one young lady that just said that she joined me on TikTok. I'm coming right now. I'm headed over there right now. You know what I mean? Got my OJ walk on. Look, got my OJ walk on. But I'm headed over there right now, okay? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for joining me. You know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Over here, I appreciate all the likes, the shares, and the comments. We're getting it together. Slowly but for surely. Don't give up, okay? I got something here, y'all. Love y'all.